Hi everyone, Clubco here. In this video I'll be showing you guys my setup, how I keep my ants, feed them, and just general stuff like that. So I'll be feeding my ants today. I usually feed them about once a week, or now that we're coming into winter, everything really slows down, so maybe I feed once every 2 weeks, 1.5 weeks maybe. Today's a bit of a warmer day, so hopefully they'll be a bit more active and take some food. Alright, let's get into it. So this is where I store a majority of my colonies. It's just a regular old cupboard that I've cleaned out, and in each one of these Tupperware containers is either a single queen or a colony, big or small. This provides me definitely enough room to store my ants. Moving on to down here, it's really a small setup. I've just got a small table here and have my microscopes on them. I usually use these for taking close-up pictures or just having a better look at my queens and ants. This blue and white one here is my dissecting scope. It's a lower powered one. It goes up to about 32 times magnification, and that's great for taking pictures. It's got a overhead light, so lights up everything good, so you can see the ants real good when I take pictures. Some of the thumbnails I do, the pictures from them are taken through that thing. It is, although, very finicky to get the picture through the lenses. The black one over here is a much higher magnification, so I can literally look at the hairs of the tiniest ants, and is really good for identification. I've tried taking pictures through it, but everything looks really dark, so I might have to fiddle around a bit more with that one. Alright, but enough said, let's get into feeding. This here is what I use in my weekly routine for feeding my ants. As you can see in the bottom left, I have some cotton buds for capturing escaped workers. They work really good because they don't crush the... I also have some tweezers, baking paper, which I put my food on. The little stick in the top right is for scooping out the paste, which is like... The paste is made up of oatmeal, milk, honey, chia seeds, and a couple other things like that. And I found that works pretty well for feeding smaller species and not so picky queens. But the picky ones like Myrmecia and Amblyopone, ones like that, I haven't been able to get them to eat it. But that's alright. That's why I have, just to the left of the light brown paste, I have some dirt and termites, which Myrmecia love, Amblyopone eat. They cover all bases for my queens. I also have a torch if I need to see eggs or something really small. Alright, so here is a small colony of red Camponotus. You guys in America will be catching a lot of these guys around this time. Here is my baking paper. I'll rip just a tiny little piece off. For this colony, I'll feed them my homemade paste stuff, which they loved last time. So I'll just scoop a bit out. And remember, these guys, they're ants, they don't need hardly any food at all, so what I've got on there would last them probably a month. But for the sake of keeping the test tube mould free, you change it every week, when you feed them next. I feed my queens 1 week sugars, 1 week protein, and this week is protein. So put that in there. Get the cotton bud, place that back. And those are the basic steps on how to feed your small colonies. Alright, so let's move on to something a bit more picky, a bit more particular on what they eat. This is Myrmecia teperi, my Australian bull ant queen. She's one of my oldest, and she has 2 maturing larvae, so they've slowed down now that it's winter, but hopefully when it warms up they'll turn into a cocoon, or pupate, and eventually into a worker. Just in front of her test tube entrance there is an old bit of food. That was honey, and she's covered it with dirt. And they do that to get rid of the scent, so that wild colonies don't, or just other colonies don't come and try to take it. Alright, so I'll give her some new honey. Here I have a little bit of crystallized honey on some baking paper. Alright, but because this queen has larvae, she will need some protein as well, because the larvae are almost completely carnivorous. And this species is a bit picky, so I won't be feeding this girl the paste. She'll have to have termites. See if I can get her to take one. As you can see, I have my little capsule thing with just a couple termites in it. So we'll place the termite in. Doesn't have to be on the baking paper because she'll take it into her larvae when she finds it. I'll just put it right at the entrance there. Here's a bit of a close-up. I don't know if you can see, but the termite's just at the entrance there. There's our queen. She's lunged. Except the termite's a bit further down. See if she'll see it. There we go. See, she's grabbed it. She might not take it straight away, but she knows it's there now, so she'll take it back to her larvae. Yeah, she just left it. But she knows it's there, so when she needs it, she'll get it. I think this will be the last colony I'll feed in this video. This is Polyrhachis daymeli. I'm not entirely sure on the pronunciation, but these are a silver coloured species of Polyrhachis. As you can see, I added in a second test tube for them to expand into, because when all their brood that they have right now turn into workers, they'll definitely need more room to expand into. Alright, so I'll take out their honey here, old one that was placed on baking paper, and get a nice amount of paste on the baking paper, and they'll find it there. They're a half decent sized colony. So alright guys, thanks for watching. If you found this video informative and learned something from it, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to like the video and while you're there, subscribe to see when the latest videos come out.